Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And you're watching Disney Channel. That's more like it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day or night whenever it is that you're watching this. Today, I have my friend Nature here. So Nature has been literally like my friend for the longest time.
Literally the longest
time. I think about 7-8 years. You're like,
Since like 6th grade?
Since 6th grade, yeah.
We're like 20 now. We knew each other when we were 12.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while, right? But today we're here. We're gonna go ahead and paint some pumpkins. We went over to Smith's and grabbed some pumpkins, and we're gonna go ahead and paint them and just talk. And you know, I kind of want to talk about how we first met. Honestly, I will tell you the truth, and I told you already that like I don't think I remember so clearly on how like we met, and I think you might do.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know.
please, I remember all of it.
Like,
What
yeah,
the
like
hell?
I wrote the story. You're
I
like,
literally
I'm
was
the
like,
author, bitch.
I remember everything. It was great actually.
Yeah.
We knew each other through a mutual friend.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll find out about that.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
learn
hear it
about
there,
that. Yeah, it's spooky season, so I really wanted to like kind of like, you know, just be spooky.
There you go.
Like,
Do
I
some spooky activities.
Some
Yeah.
spooky activities.
Alright, so I think we should just get started then.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like we
well,
should just pick out our colors and, you know, get into it.
Do you have any ideas on how you want your pumpkin to look like? Chance?
Maybe I want to put like some flowers on it, but I kind of
Okay.
want to make it a little spooky. But
Okay.
you know how I am. I'm very like witchy now, and
Yeah.
I'm very much like I'm more spiritual. Maybe I might put like a little cute sun
You're like,
on it. Maybe a moon.
you're like, I'll
I'm
read
like
your
crystal
fortune.
ball.
You're like poppies.
Money, honey. What about you? Do you have anything that you want to like?
No, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and like go for that like that's boring. Like the classic pumpkin look. Bitch, you could have just gotten a fucking orange pumpkin.
That's fine.
No, I don't know. I'm not usually creative.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No. Yeah, no, like usually I'm not really that creative.
I'm
You
like-
did not just fucking say that.
I'm
This motherfucker.
No, but no,
Yeah.
seriously. When it comes to like
Arts and crafts?
Arts and crafts,
Yeah.
yes, bitch. Do I look like I work at Michael's? I'm like, bitch. No. But no, I'll see where I go. You know what? I might just pull up my phone and see some ideas.
Interested?
Pinterest, like your room. Dude, I was telling her how her fucking room is literally like, straight out from Pinterest.
Yeah.
Like I see this shit in a magazine or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Vogue. I'm like,
Dude, guys like to invest in their fucking cars, like to invest into
Yeah.
their room.
True.
Absolutely. No,
Very
this
true.
is
Like
your
car park
sanctuary.
type.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is your sanctuary. This is where you're supposed to feel your safest, your most vulnerable.
Exactly where you cry in.
And where you cry, where you laugh, where you fucking. Absolutely. So I mean, you gotta feel
Absolutely.
comfy and nice, and this is my vibe. This is my definition of comfy and nice. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because like you know when you go to like the guys' houses, like they just have like a bed in there and like a
No.
table.
You're like just a mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
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 Can you pass my chips? I'm like, wait, is that even a good combo? Like me eating chips while fucking. It's fine.
I do kombucha, by the way, guys. Peach
Oh, yeah.
Paradise is my favorite. Drinking kombucha definitely helps with the digestive system. It helps, you know, with your insides and everything. Sticking more to fruit. Also, fruit is like super good with digestion. I've always had like a really hard time with that. I had to change up my diet a few times after high school. I just felt like I wasn't in the best shape mentally or physically, so I definitely did have to change a few things. But kombucha was definitely something that has helped me a lot throughout the time I've been trying to like transform mentally, physically, everything like that. But it does have a bit of vinegary taste to it, so if you don't mind the vinegar taste to it, you should be okay. But in all seriousness, as long as you keep it cold, it's actually really good. It is carbonated, so don't shake it if you do end up like, you know, trying to grab it and like, oh, here, let me shake it up. Don't shake it because it is carbonated, but it's actually really good for you and you'll feel good after you drink it as well. So not sponsored, by the way.
I'm like,
or
sponsor
anything.
me if you want. What flavor is it? Does
It's
yeah.
it's Peach Paradise.
Okay, Peach Paradise. Okay.
They have another one too. Watermelon is really good. Watermelon tastes like like you squeeze watermelon juice in there, but you put like hella lemon in it. That's what it tastes like. Watermelon and peach is my favorite flavors because it barely tastes like really raw. Ginger is nasty as fuck, but if you like a good spicy taste, ginger's cool. It's good for you. The whole purpose isn't for it to, you know, taste like a good juice. It's to, you know, help you clean your insides, help you feel good, you know, rejuvenate and stuff. But yeah, no, definitely get into it if you haven't already. You know, I ain't no bitch. I'll do what I gotta do to make sure I'm good.
To kind of tie back to, you know, how long we've been friends. We've been friends for about like I was saying in the beginning of the video, we've been friends for about 9 years.
We were 6th grade.
Yeah, we were 6th grade. Yeah. All I remember was you were in my first period, right? With that one English teacher. That English teacher was a fucking creep. Dude, what was his name? Mr.
Smith?
Wait, what?
Was it Smith?
No. But I've heard so many horror stories from like friends.
He was a coach. We know that he was a coach
for like track and field, huh, or something like
girls. It was a, he was a girls coach or something.
That's so funny.
Weird motherfucker, man.
No,
I don't know.
I talked to a lot of like because I have a couple of friends from like middle school. I hear a lot of horror stories that like he was a fucking creep, and it's real funny because back then as a kid, like you don't think they're creeps.
I did.
You're like because I feel like as little kids, you don't. That's not something that comes along.
No, not really.
Do you know what I mean? It's not something like, oh, he looked at me. Oh, whatever. Like, but I feel like you were always super fucking mature.
As a 6th grader.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like you were a little bit more mature than a lot of us, in the sense that you were able to pick up on that, or like maybe he was that creepy that he just threw signs like that. But yeah,
it was an energy. I'm very sensitive when it comes to energy. I think I talked to you about that.
Yeah.
I've always been super sensitive to energy. Yeah. Like I can tell. When I was younger, I've always had to learn to read the room. That's the thing. Like I've always been good at reading the room and like catching up on energy very quickly. Like I could tell when like I'm around someone if I even want to be their friend. Like all it takes is just a few minutes and I'm like, alright, I fuck with you, or no, I don't fuck with you. Like I can even tell when someone's faking it. Like I'm like, I am an observer. Yeah. I observe the room. I observe someone.
Yeah, I'm
not very talkative at the beginning. Like I'm very like, again, you know, like whatever, like I'm here, hi. But during the whole time, I'm very closed off because I'm just watching. Yeah. I'm watching everything, and like that comes with the teachers.
Like, what do you remember briefly about this teacher from our first period in 6th grade? Very briefly.
I would definitely say that this guy had staring problems for sure. I feel like that's probably what it did. Like that's what did it for me, was that a grown ass man was like staring at me a little too much. And I got a little uncomfy. It does make you feel a little uncomfortable. You're sitting there and you're just kind of like, well, shit, I'm not sure what he's staring at.
For 60 minutes? Oh, fuck yeah, yeah.
It's like, I'm not sure what the fuck you're staring at, dude, but whatever it is, I'd feel very uncomfortable because you should be teaching a class right now. You should be on your damn chime doing something. I don't know. Something else besides looking at a fucking 12-year-old girl like that. And I don't know. And like, here's my thing. I try not to read into context, okay? I try to not read into context. Because I do that sometimes, and I over-exaggerate just because of like my experiences that I've had. But, you know, when you feel it, always remember this. Trust your fucking gut. If it ain't right, if it don't feel right, it's because it's not right, dude. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. That shit saves your ass more than you think. Like, if you feel like a situation ain't safe, well, babe, I hate to break the fucking news to you, but majority of the time it's because the fucking situation ain't safe.
Right. Yeah.
So just trust in that, and that's all I did, was I trusted in that.
Yeah, and you kind of, like, read his energy. Yeah, for sure.
No, he left the first year. He only stayed 1 year.
Yeah.
No, he stayed, like, a semester. He stayed, like, a semester, and then he had, like, a fucking substitute of other semesters. He dipped.
Dude, I feel like something must have happened.
Whatever it was, man. I didn't see his ass again after that.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. We're little kids. We're like, we have this sensitive mind where we don't go ahead and think he's looking at me sexually. Like we don't. I personally, for me, like you had a different experience with that. But like I feel like for me, I had a sense of innocence. That's like I don't go ahead and like, bitch, me over here talking about innocence, the type of shit. We were over here doing fucking Smack House Friday. Like, do you remember that? But yeah, that's my version of what I remember you. I remember you from that class. But you can go ahead and spill your beans on like your side and how you remember, because you said you remember a little more vividly on that.
Yeah, we actually met at a Halloween dance.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I thought that you were a janitor, but you were
yes! Wait, that just yes.
You were dressed like a fucking janitor because
Yes,
you didn't
the
have
Michael
your.
Myers
you didn't have your
costume.
fucking. He didn't have his his face on, so he looked like the goddamn janitor. If you gave his ass a broom or a bucket and a bucket and a
I
mop.
said, excuse me, like she's coming through with the fucking mop and the yellow.
Yeah, dude. No, literally, I sat there. I was like, "What are you supposed to?" You asked me. You're like, "What are you supposed to?" I was like, "Oh, Harlequin." I'm like, "What are you supposed to be?" You're like, "Okay, guess." I was like, "Janitor."
Dude, I hated your ass.
I know you hated. You said you got so mad at me.
I
He's like,
so mad.
He was like, "No, I'm not. I was like, "Oh, sorry."
I said with an attitude, I'm like, no, I am not.
Yeah.
Dude, I got pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, this bitch. I was like, I'm never gonna talk to her ever again. Yet, like, fucking 9 years later, here we are,
Oh my
fucking
God. Painting pumpkins.
college students, fucking, like,
Crazy,
I don't know,
man. Yeah.
crazy. Exactly.
Make it make sense. Like, oh.
Exactly.
Make it make sense. Like, oh. Looks like it's time to paint the face now, don't you think?
Yeah, clearly, because it's a fucking melon now.
I think what we could do you want to put like
Glue? I think we can do that.
Now, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that we would be friends for as long as we were, or as long as we are.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we first left the dance, like even back then, I feel like the only reason why we became friends was because we hung out with the same friend group.
Mm-hmm.
And we were both, and then I found out that one of my friends had a crush on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, okay, well, let me try and, instigate some shit, because she wanted to instigate shit, so I got involved. And I guess through the time of me instigating and talking to you, I just realized that you were really fun and you were really cool. And one
really?
thing,
Is that literally how it all started? Like, literally because you were investigating me? You're like, let me see what this motherfucker's about.
like, yeah, I started talking
Yeah.
to you for her and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, like, we just start becoming friends.
Yeah.
And we got the closest was 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
In choir class, 'cause,
Yeah.
dude, we're the only people that knew each other in that fucking
It was
class.
literally all 6th graders, huh?
All
like,
of them.
Yeah.
But even then, we both all I made friends with all the 6th graders. They fucking loved me. A few of them cried because I was going to high school.
Yeah.
And a few of them cried because they fucking loved me so much. I know.
You're like, you had that much of an impact with them.
I definitely
It's crazy,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely, we became friends from that. And then, yeah, we were friends 7th grade, no biggie. But then I feel like we were at our closest in 8th grade.
Was it 8th grade or was it 9th grade?
No, it was 8th grade.
Was it?
No, at that point.
At that point, at the beginning.
At that point, yeah, that's how I'm saying for like middle school wise.
Okay.
Because I feel like we were our closest has been like what?
8th grade. Because we plan on going to fucking what's it called
Disney?
together?
Dude, no, Disneyland. No, but I'm like speaking for high school now as well. Like
High
our
school.
closest, like your closest.
When
like,
we were ever closest,
Yeah.
we were the closest, the most. I would probably say sophomore year.
Yes. Yeah, sophomore year of high school. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but like I guess when it came to like 8th grade, I feel like that was like our closest, and then and like in middle school.
When we started getting really besties.
And
yeah.
it's really fucking funny because my mom insisted in me going to so I was going to a public which I don't even think is public anymore. It's like
it's a fucking magnet school
it's a magnet
now,
school
yeah.
now. The middle school we used to go to.
Yeah.
But my mom insisted in me moving to because I'm gonna just tell you guys I used to be so dumb in middle school. Like I was so dumb and I would get really bad grades, and you knew this. Like I remember once I had this, and I feel like I wasn't really taking it school as serious as I did in high school, you know.
Absolutely.
But I think that kind of really made my mom mad. My mom has always been the type of person to like, you need to do better, and especially I feel like I got that a little bit more being like with the status that I have. You know what I mean? Like I feel like having that like momentum of being an immigrant or like not being from a foreign country, or like I just felt like I had to like be dedicated to school 10 times more than someone that is from here. Like, does that make sense?
Because of opportunity.
Yes, exactly. And also I just feel like it's something that I just grew up with, and my mom insisted in 8th grade. My mom realized by that time, she was like, no, like you need to get your shit together. And clearly, this fucking school that you're going to is not you're not taking school as serious as you should be taking it.
You fucking
yeah. And so from there, I remember my mom applied to me to this school that they were just opening, which is a couple of streets away from my house. And it was a charter school, and she was just like, I'm gonna sign you up. She signed me up, and I literally remember this. She took me during like a summer day to like go get some shit, and they needed me there, so I went, and I was just like, I'm not coming here. And I guess I didn't get accepted for the upcoming year because school was already starting. It was way too soon. So yeah, I went back to our middle school. Because I didn't get accepted for the school year, but I was still in the wait list, so they could take me out of the wait list. And I did. They took me out of the wait list, and I left. I dipped. I was like, actually, I'm not coming back tomorrow. And I literally left. Yeah. It was like that. I literally.
My God.
One day I was there. The next day I was gone. The day I left, do you remember what people were saying? Or like, because I'm pretty sure like. Or
no,
one
I
cared.
don't.
Yeah, like no one cared. It was the same. No, I remember you telling me that people were asking me like, where is he?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? No, because dude, and that's something that really triggers me because I grew up in that middle school. From the first day of 6th grade, I wanted to graduate.
Right.
I wanted to graduate, so it's like it kind of like it upset me.
We had friends there. We
yeah, dude, I'm like, bro, I could have started that school in like 9th grade, huh? Yeah. It really upset me because I remember to this day I'm gonna be really honest. It's something that I am upset with myself about is the fact that like. I didn't stick it through until I graduated, and like it's something I had a lot of friends there. When I remember, I had a good amount of fucking friends. I had like
that didn't matter because we don't talk to none of them.
Right, really. Exactly. No, but I'm saying like I don't know. Does that make sense? It's like it's a frustration from a kid. It's just like.
No, because if you didn't do the thing, if you didn't leave when you left, you wouldn't have been the person you are today.
It is always that way.
It is always
that
a fucking sequence.
It's a whole ass story.
Like
but anyways, it's literally a whole ass story. The what if.
The what if.
Yeah,
we could go on for.
Yeah.
This goes on forever.
You're very right. I don't know who I'd be if I actually stick it through. But yeah, I left. From there, did we continue on speaking? It was very minimum.
We did not talk.
We didn't talk. It was very. I feel like we did talk, but it was very
at the beginning. Minimum. At the beginning, yes, but then at some point we just stopped.
Yeah.
At some point,
yeah.
I mean, you were at another school, you were doing your own thing. We tried to keep up with each other, and we just really couldn't.
It was just hard, but I don't want to say we weren't talking because I went to see you in spring.
That you saw me at my choir shows. That is the only form of contact that we ever.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very minimum the conversations we had, and then. We ended up picking it back again, rekindling again in 9th grade? Yes.
Because I moved to your school?
So, plot twist.
Anyways, I was following an ex-boyfriend, or like, you know, my boyfriend at the time. And I wanted to be with him because like I really couldn't see him a lot because we were still young. So I was like, well, what school do you go to? Because he couldn't go to mine. So I was like, so what school do you go to? And he tells me it's an amazing school, it's a charter school, it's a college prep, it's whatever. I said, okay, well, I'm going to convince my mom that I can go. So I end up doing all that. Eventually, I get into the school, right? And then I finally tell him, I said, oh my God, yeah, no, I'm actually changing schools, blah, 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 I'm going to this school. He said,
what? That's the school I go to.
Yeah.
So it literally all made sense. It was like your destiny.
No, because I didn't fucking tell him I was even going until I got accepted.
Yeah, and it's funny because, like I was saying, it was literally your destiny. It was literally the universe is calling you. Two of the most important people in your life at the time were like going to that school. So it was literally like it was really uncalled for, but it was like
that was amazing.
You were going to Mojave. Like if you guys know Mojave, she went to her Mojave.
Mojave was a fucking
dude. She was so ghetto. Nah, girl. Like,
yeah. I came there and people were like staring at me in the hallways.
You hated like our school because like it's not Mojave. No, you literally. What you were like? I got tatted here, a little heart. Like, where was it? Where's the?
It's still there.
It's still there. She got tatted by a friend in that Mojave.
I was a sticking inker sticker, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, she was. We were in the back of the fucking theater room. And the teachers just, whatever you want to do it. And we were sitting there. She got a whole little ink thing going on with the little pin. And she just started going at my hand with it. And she made a heart. And I was like, I got prison tats, dude.
Yeah,
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was definitely an adjustment, like, I guess, movie going.
It was the best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
It was the best fucking thing I ever did. No, I don't regret a goddamn thing going to that damn school at all.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you guys something real quick. Is like, I feel like, speaking about that school, I just feel like our high school experience and like our experience from that school is very different from any other school, because I talked to friends from like who are like Eldo or like other high schools,
right?
And they're just like, they have no connection at all with their teachers, or like do you know what I mean? Or like, it's not like, I feel like for us it was a little more different because it's like, it was such a small school that like
their teachers didn't connect with
and I feel like, and also like they still like to keep tabs on us, so it's like so it's like. It's again, that's for another story, but pretty much, it was definitely an adjustment for you, like moving there, and I feel like that's where we rekindled again, obviously, because you have two friends that know each other since 6th grade, and obviously back, it's like, I feel like that's just how we rekindled, and yeah, from there we got really close, and it's just so crazy how much we did in high school. Like, I was thinking about it like literally, I'm gonna be really honest, I was thinking about it a couple nights ago. It's crazy how much we've done together. Like, we've been to New York together. We literally have. We've been to Denver. Where else? We've been to Lake Tahoe.
And I'd like to say that I feel we have watched each other grow up, which is honest. It's a fucking honor, in my opinion. I feel like it's such an honor to watch one of my bestest friends, grow up from like 12 all the way to 20. We're 20 right now. Like, I think it's. I never would have thought that I'd have a friendship that would last this long. Like, a day in my life, I never fucking thought.
Right.
And I think it's beautiful to see how far we've come throughout all of the horrible things that like have happened to us individually or even together. But what we've done is like come together, and we've learned so much, and we can forgive each other. This is the definition of like what I look at when I think of what true friendship looks like. Because the thing is like, we've seen each other at absolutely the fucking ugliest. Like, no one has seen me at my ugliest the way you have, you know? No one has seen me at my best the way that you have, you know what I mean? And vice versa. Like, no one's seen you at your ugliest the way I have. And I feel like that's an honor to see someone so vulnerable. Like, I feel like I can cry in front of this dude. Like, I feel like I trust this dude. Like, this is somebody that I really do pour my heart into, because like I've seen him at his lowest. I look at our friendship as something like very sacred to me. Like, I remember at some point, there were certain people recently that didn't really like you very much, I guess you can say, and they were like, oh, like, no, like, I don't like him, and it's like, it's simple. Well, it's a good fucking thing he's not your friend then, huh? Right. Because I don't have time for people like that. Like, oh, I don't like your friend. I don't give a fuck if you don't like him. It's a good thing he's not your friend, huh? Like, don't sit back. I don't care. Loyalty is everything to me. Betrayal is a trigger for me. It always has been. Like, you betray me, you're fucking done. You're fucking done. Right. So, like, when I sit back and I'm like, I'm with this person that has, like, really had my back since day one, and I've known this motherfucker for about 2 seconds, you can fuck off, dude. Like, you don't even know me the way this.
And I'm like, where are those friends now?
Thank you.
I'm like, where are those friends?
It's crazy to me. I know that I can really, like, if shit ever hit the fan, I know that he'd have my back. And then I know that he knows that I would have his back as well. It's just a mutual kind of respect thing we have for each other. We're very honest with each other. We're very open with each other. We're not filtered very much either. Like, we just say it how it is, you know? And that's something that I feel like you build over time. And throughout the time that we've been friends, I've grown so much respect for you and so much love for you that it just flows so naturally to me. And that's something that I definitely am very proud of. Because a lot of people don't know that kind of love. You know, they don't know this kind of like friendship love that we have for each other. And like, I mean, I'm not going to say that's sad or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I can definitely sit back and appreciate all of the bad times and all the good times that we've had together, because I feel like it's just building us into the kind of friendship that we are now, and I'm very proud of like the kind of friends that we are right now. And we may not talk every day like how he said before, but going back to what he said, but I feel like we don't have to talk every day for us to still love each other. The love is just kind of there, it's just kind of embodied in the both of us because of all of the things that we've been throughout our lives. It's just kind of ingrained into us, and it's just like it's just kind of in us. Like, it's so natural. Like, you don't have to talk to me for months, and then he calls me one day, picks up the phone. It's like we talked yesterday. And those are the kinds of friendships that you really.
Because I feel like also, like, if you talk to them every day, it can get draining.
I don't talk to the same person every day. I don't even really talk to my mom every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like
Like,
I feel like it's a workout. Like it's not saying not saying yes, live your life, but also I'm not saying like not necessarily because I feel like good friends don't exhaust your social battery.
Everybody needs a long time.
Right.
Everybody
exactly.
needs that space.
Right.
It don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
It could be your friends, your family, your fucking whatever it is, your coworkers, your job, your whatever it is. Everybody needs space from everything. Too much of anything is not good.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's a lot. Like it's great that we have like that like where it's like okay we don't talk every day, but it's like I think with anyone it's better that way simply because it gets exhausting. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
it gets exhausting and you just get tired of that person and shit. Just I feel like that's more easily to start arguments. Maybe not, but like with my experience, I feel like you just get tired of that person. It's like you talk to them so much that it's like problems just arise. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's probably my experience, but maybe I just haven't I just haven't had the best like friendships in the past. But yeah, that's just what I like.
No, you're absolutely right. I
You know
can
what I mean?
definitely say like space is super important because you got to give yourselves opportunity to miss each other. Like, what did they say? Oh, it's always like distance makes the heart grow fonder. That
Yeah.
shit's so real.
Because guys, I was telling her, and when we were like picking up these pumpkins, I have not seen her since May. That was 6 months ago. Like I literally left for summer, came back, and I literally did not see you until now. It's October. It was May. Now it's October. Like we were literally fucking it up in fucking Fremont. Last time I saw you.
Yeah. I would probably say when it comes to us, you know, watching each other grow up and stuff like that and, you know, being so impactful in each other's lives, I definitely don't know where the fuck I'd be if I didn't have his ass, man. Like, there are so many times where he had to bring me back down to earth, like he's had to ground me, because I would be freaking the fuck out. I'd be mentally just, like, all over the damn place. My anxiety would be through the roof, and, like, having a friend, like being able to call a friend and just know that you feel safe in their presence or like feel safe just, you know what I mean, just like talking to them, it makes you really feel less alone. And those are the kind of people you need to keep in your life, to be honest. Those are the people you need to cherish, and that's why I put him first. In situations where it's like, oh well, you have to choose, it's always going to be him. It's always going to be him because of the fact that that was the one person that was there for me when I had no one. And that person will be continuing to be that person there for me when I have no one. The thing is, it's like you earn a place in someone's life. Everybody expects like just to be like their hands out and they're like, oh yeah, no, like oh no, like I'm your boyfriend or like I'm your girlfriend or I'm your this. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't know me the way this person does, and if it don't work out, then what? It's always good to make sure to prioritize the people that truly fucking impact your life for the better, not just for the people that are in your life for the moment.
A little crazy.
It's crazy how far we've come throughout
Yeah.
our whole development. We started at 12 and we're still
Yeah.
here at 20.
Yeah.
And I just think it's absolutely amazing to like, I think the one thing that I can definitely say is just prioritize the people that you really fucking care about and that I've actually proven to you that they are gonna stick around through thick and thin. Because the thing is they can say that they will all they fucking want to, but in reality, when shit hits the fan, they'll really show you their true colors. And I feel like the reason why our friendship has just worked out as long as it has is because we have both been there for each other. Even if I'm fucking mad at his ass because he pissed me off or whatever, if he ever needed me, I'd drop all that shit and fucking help him out because I knew internally in my heart that was the right thing to do, because at the end of the day you still have that love and that appreciation, that care for him because of all the things that we've been through, of course.
I was gonna say and something that makes our little friendship a little stronger. It's also we realized that like you were saying that we don't have to talk every day, but also I just realized that like we went through a really I'm gonna be honest, our friendship was tested. It was tested, obviously a lot. It's different having a friendship in high school where you see each other every day, but I feel like our friendship was tested because, as you guys know, I did go away. If you're asking, did it kind of impact our friendship? It did. I will say that.
Hi. Okay. Forehead moment. Like, you know how they do like the forehead look,
yeah.
and then they go like this. She's having a forehead moment.
0.5.
Ah!
I was telling her how it looks like someone from like Monsters Inc.
Hey guys, wanna be pumpkins? Oh, she looked good some areas. Some areas she looking a little.
What the eye do?
What
the eye
the-
twitching.
Yeah. Anyways, use the forehead. Okay, show them yours. Show them yours.
Okay. So my pumpkin, guess. I'm like, what is it? I'm like, you don't have to like look at it for too long to not know what it is. It's Michael Myers, my idol. Like, dude, I've been obsessed with Michael Myers for so long. This is kind of mine. It literally is like a fucking melon since this shit came off. But yeah.
Yeah, forehead.
It was like James Charles, the white foundation. Anyways.
Hey, sisters.
Hi, sisters. I had so much fun fucking painting these pumpkins.
Yeah, me too. No,
You're
definitely.
Like, no,
I feel like
you're like, no, I didn't.
I'm like, I had literally the worst fucking
I'm like, go to home, huh?
Like, get your keys.
Yeah.
No, but like literally, it was really nice being able to be here, and you know, we've never done something like this together.
No,
this is
never,
very new for the both of us.
It was therapeutic.
Very.
Yeah.
No, very. This was definitely
yeah.
a bonding moment for sure, and you know, something that I'll always remember because this has been absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy that we were able, you know, to share this. You know, our experiences, you know, at least some of them, because, you know, it's been years and years together. We had too many. Yeah. You can't even put it on a fucking list of how much shit we've experienced together.
Yeah.
But just an overall of, like, our friendship and just, like, how much we've grown and, like, the things that we've learned along the way. And, you know, I'm just really happy to be friends with someone as amazing as Abraham. And honestly, like, you know, the growth is, you know, amazing. And I hope to continue watching him grow and, you know, develop into the person that he hopes to be. And I hope him to be, of course. So, but thank you so much for coming. And, you know, thank you for this amazing, like, night.
No, thank you for coming to my channel, bitch. I'm
like,
bye.
Fuck you, bitch.
Get the fuck out of my house. No, but thank you so much for coming. Woo! There really are fuego.
He starts drinking the pink water.
You need some water? Plot says I'm done within 2 minutes.
It's acrylic paint. You will be, yeah.
I will be, huh?
Yeah,
I will be.
It's
for
water
sure.
down, so
I
it's
will
gonna
not
be
last
like,
in a minute.
You'll probably be like 10 minutes because it's watered down. But yeah, you'll be done.
Yeah, 9 minutes to be exact now. Like the minute just right. Anyways, no, I'm really happy you came for the first time on my channel. And I hope you come back sooner. I'm like, no. This is the first and last time, so don't get used to this fucking face.
Literally, I will not be here again.
You won't ever see her ever again. Anyways, with that being said, one last time, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. Comment down below what other spooky videos you want to see, or what other videos you just want to see in general. And be sure to subscribe, of course, because why not subscribe, right?
Why not, dude?
Why not? Might as well. You're right here. Subscribe already. I'm like,
and
shit.
if there's something specific y'all looking for, say so.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Me asking them for us, like, you know, the little TikToks, the little reels.
Spare.
Oh yeah.
Spare.
Me asking them to subscribe.
You're like spare.
Get out within 12 minutes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, thank you once again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.